So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Hey, zero.
Play action. Now Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Jakeem Grant with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Looking into the snowflakes, and he muffs it. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after,
and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. So after the sack here, 2nd and 14. They go play action with Jackson. That's complete to Demetrius Harris, the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
They go play action now. Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Clock runs, less than a minute to go in an entertaining first quarter of play. To try again after the sack. Jackson. He will find the rookie from Purdue. That's Rondale Moore. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's a 2nd down. He's going to look deep for more. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He gets it complete to Harris. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. These two teams all tied after 1. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Play action. Now Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Lamar Jackson. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Prater for the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Now James returning. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Wilson. He finds his man complete. It's Harris. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's swung out wide to Harris. That catch good for only a couple. Again, Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Set to return it. Here's Moore. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, and his throw is going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Now it's Jackson. He finds his man complete. It's Harris. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. To throw is Jackson. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. I love that play, because in the snow you think run, run, run. Big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control, break down, and make a tackle in the open field, difficult in normal conditions. In these conditions, almost impossible.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point good by Prater, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Here's James. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. As they'll take over with just 13 seconds to go before the break. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Looking deep downfield.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Marco Wilson.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you've got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. And he's taken down inside the 30.
14.
A give to Harris. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
They hand this off to Harris. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Najee Harris
with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. Santos with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
But listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head, out of harm's way.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Play action. It's Jackson. Rolling to his right. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now Jackson on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Moore. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. From the 45 on 2nd down. Jackson, again, he finds Moore. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. Jackson on 1st down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Throwing is Jackson. And he's got his target, Harris. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They go play action with Jackson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They go play action now. Jackson. It's brought in by Harris. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And Jackson throwing once more. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Rondale Moore. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Prater for the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Alert! Right here, 41 Mike. I know he ain't got it. 41 Mike. All day, punk. Four out. All right, T, let's turn. All right, T.
Now it's Wilson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this one is incomplete.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
A quick throw outlined to Mooney.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Wilson's throw there complete to Mooney.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
On the give, this is Harris. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
56 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harris. Touchdown!
Najee Harris
With his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Here's Jackson. He finds his man complete. It's Moore. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. To throw again is Jackson. And he will find his man on the outside. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact, and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Hey, 4-1's Mike. 4-1's Mike. Time to go night-night.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cardinals are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Throwing on second and long. Jackson. He's going to look deep for more. And this is caught inside the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
95. Yo, 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 yo. Yo.
To throw is Wilson. He gets it complete to Harris. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. That's swung out wide to Harris. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Jakeem Grant, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He's going to look deep for Moore. It got his man complete. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Bears are right back in this football game. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Pass complete to Harris. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
He'll buy some time right. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is.